It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z and welcome back to another Warcraft 3 cast. This is going to be a part of the replay request series, and this replay has been requested by none other than Ember, who is spawning at the bottom left as the red undead player. He will play against a player known as MoonAndino. Andino, yeah, that's probably how you pronounce that, who is spawning as the teal night elf on the top right. Map is going to be Concealed Hill, and both of the players love to rally spam. We don't have any referees or blizzard here, so can't really switch to that. We're just going to have to bear with it. And what do we have here? Preparing to cringe at myself, PogChamp. Alright, I'm gonna try and make it as interesting as possible so you don't have to feel that way, eh, Ember? And as I like to mention during every replay request, anybody and everybody is welcome to send me replays for the replay request series. To know more about how you can send me your replay, you can join my Discord server. The link to that is on the Twitch panel and in the description below for the YouTube video. Ember is going to open up with the Death Knight, and he will face against the newer choice, that is the Keeper of the Grove, which is, I would like to say, I think we can call it the modern choice instead of the classic choice. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Modern choice of the Keeper of the Grove. Both players, well, at least the Idle player is wanting to creep at this location right now. Scout workers for both players about to reach their bases, going to detect what is cooking. The Wisp will of course not be able to make out what hero it is until it sticks around there for a bit longer. Acolyte is near the Ancient of War and knows exactly what's going on. Gonna be super annoying as possible. Going to go after the archer. Here comes the Keeper. What's he gonna go for? Is he gonna go for Entangle or is he gonna go for Forces of Nature? Likely it's gonna be Entangle. I believe Nidal players go for Entangle as the first spell. Okay, there we go. Stormy has been proven wrong. Once again, it's going to be Forces of Nature and not Entangle as the first spell. So the Acolyte there can actually feel a bit safer while trying to be as annoying as possible at that location there. Ember is now... I mean to say, the Death Knight is out for Ember. Going to go to work over the same green camp at his side of the map, taking some damage on those skeleton warrior that are just supposed to take all that damage, of course. And whoa, that building being cancelled for some reason there, not really sure what was the deal. A lot of Forces of Nature there, but the Acolyte, the Acolyte may manage to get a steal there. That's actually going to turn out to be really bad for Moon, his name here there, MoonAndino. And there we go, level 2 on that Keeper of the Grove, finally getting the Entangling Root, which will make short work of that Acolyte there. Ember now making his way towards the outer side there, towards the middle of the map, going to take care of this cream camp here and then perhaps go in for the assault. Try to get a couple of jacks and kills. Harassment perhaps. We have here, I have a lot of chat going on. Actually, I'm gonna read the. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm gonna read it, you know, as soon as I get the opportunity to do so, because while actually throwing a commentary, it becomes a bit of a difficult task to read every single tidbit there. But you know, I'm looking. Don't worry there. Ember now making his way towards the base of Moon. Going to go after the Wisps. Wisps are going to be fine for the most part. This is nighttime. The Moonwells are going to be regenerating, and you can also detonate. If you have one detonation across on the Death Knight there, then there won't be any more Death Coil. There we go. We got the detonation across, so no more Death Coil for some time now. Keeper of the Grove using a Staff of Teleportation to make its way back to the base. We got Entangling Root incoming. No, not yet. He's not using it just yet, of course. I guess he wants a good position there. We're gonna try and get the Death Knight to lower HP first. Tier 2 almost complete for Ember. Tier 2 is on the way over here as well. Not too far away though. Not too far away. Death Knight taking a lot of damage, now forced to run back. Archers now making their way back to the base there. Tree of Life. So it appears that MoonAndino wants to go in for an expansion. Ember, of course, has no knowledge of that just yet. To scout out that with some skeleton warriors.
Upgrade complete.
Keeper about to be level 3. Now he's going to detect that Tree of Life. Alright, time to finally read what you guys said. Getting mentally prepared for Lion. Oh. So I guess you guys have a matchup on... Not really sure if that's GNL or not. Staff of Teleportation being used by Ember to get back to his base after he tried to deal as much damage as he can on that Tree of Life. This compromise, but a little benefit that Idle players have is that the trees regenerate HP even when nothing is repairing them. Monkas. What is this enemy heresy? I'm 4-1 versus orcs in league and 0-4 versus elves. That makes a lot of sense. Mega lol. Ember now clearing out his expansion. I guess counter expanding would be a good idea until it doesn't really hurt him in any way. Doesn't hurt his build in any way or form. Death Knight took a beating there. Be really careful with that Death Knight. If the Keeper reaches near him, by the way, the Keeper is super near him, and oh, here he comes! Entangle! Death Knight is entangled. Gonna have to be forced to use the TP if he really wants to save it. No! Well, he didn't use the TP, and he paid the price for that by losing his level to Death Knight. Now, his game is going to be disrupted a bit until he gets his Death Knight back, and he hasn't clicked for it yet. He wants to tavern it back. Well, that's a big amount of gold down the drain. Also lumber. Yeah, you also cost your lumber to revive it from the tavern. Okay, what do we have here? Some creeping with the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is the second hero for Nidal player, by the way. Potion of Greater Mana. And whoa, this looks bad! Ember catching that Tree of Life, and it doesn't really have to do anything to it now. The creeps will take care of it. Yeah, aggro those creeps there. Creeps going back though. He needs to take it out right now before Moon reaches there. And here comes Moon. Whoa, that was brutal. Frost Nova on the Wisp there. And Moon actually managing to get back to his Tree of Life, and he will manage to save it, it appears. He had a pass on that Lich there. The Staff of Teleportation was passed to it, and sadly nothing really came out of it. No big benefit came out of it because the TP was used by Ember. He could have used the TP early on and it just TP'd away everything. But of course, he didn't really lose anything to that either, so it's fine. I mean, Staff of Teleportation doesn't time out, it just goes in cooldown, so it's okay for the time being. You can have something like that go down. To work on this Cream Camp, the Lab Camp here, trying to get his hero to level 3. Lich is now level 2, there we go. And expansion is coming down for MoonAndino. A good time to read the chats here. Ape down, Capo, PS if you ever see this, Sora, love emoji, WP, washed up league, season 3. I pulled my fiends back, but 50 HP DK. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense there. Demon Hunter is already level 3. Whoa. So MoonAndino is currently sitting at 3-3, while Ember is at 2-2. MoonAndino now TPing over here, and whoa, a Tinker? When did you get that? A Tinker is the third hero selection for Ember, and I'm not really sure if I've ever seen a build where you go for Death Knight, Lich, and Tinker. Let's see how that works out, though. I have some interesting hero selections. Pocket Factory is going to be his ideal spell, and I believe he only got it so that he can take out the expansion. Demon Hunter taking a lot of damage. The Lich forced to use Potion of Invul. Scroll of the Beast being popped. Now those units trying to take out the Dryads. MoonAndino backing out a bit. Ancient War taking the beating in the front. But that's okay if he loses it, because he doesn't really want to lose the Tree of Life. It's fine as long as he just loses the Ancient War. Destroyer now going to devour some mana from this location. Orb of Annihilation, of course. Needs to be a bit careful with that Tinker there. MoonAndino trying to target down that Destroyer with the Dryads. And this Demon Hunter is about to get taken out. Frost Nova gets taken out, no problem there. And now Ember gonna use the Staff of Teleportation to get his Lich back to the base, although that was a bit risky. Lich was down to like less than 40 HP. One more split second there would have resulted in the death of it, because we had no mana on the Death Coil. Now Ember will go to work on the Ancient of... not an Ancient, the Tree of Life. The expansion, of course. Level 4 on that Keeper after getting the kill on the Destroyer. Lich is back, but super weak, and I don't think it should be there. There we go, Death Coil. Demon Hunter escaping a clutch moment there. A lot of Clockwork Goblins. Demon Hunter is taking a beating right now. Staff of Teleportation on. I'm not sure what was in there. It was a bear. Ember still not managing to take out that expansion, and he hasn't counter expanded either, although he did clear out his natural gold mine there. Tinker taking a lot of damage, and it's not really designed to take damage like the Demon Hunter is. Big fight going on here. Both players refusing to back out, and that Tinker was pulled in at the wrong time there. This will force Ember to run back. He doesn't want to lose any more units, and the Lich is currently being persuaded by that Demon Hunter. Good bloody block there. Entangle, and this time the Lich will not survive. Ember is rich. I believe this is the second Tavern Revive And now he's going in for the red camp here. I'm not really sure if he has enough units to actually deal with this, but let's see how this works out for him.
Our forces are under attack.
Going to kill one of his own fiends to get some mana back on that lich. Now gonna be forced out of here as MoonAndino reaches that area. Level 4 on that Demon Hunter, and yikes. 4-4 on those heroes, and the Keeper is about to be level 5. Okay. I said Destroyers, Pepe Hands. Yeah, actually quite surprised it was this close in the end.
All parts accounted for.
Okay, Lucker actually said something before that. Despite the early game, you made the game quite close. I agreed to that. Uh-oh. About to get creepjacked here. But escapes narrowly, actually. He's still fighting the Red Drake. Bears making their way into the fight now. Ember backing out with everything but the Death Knight. One more kill will give him level 4. There's really nothing that he can just Death Coil and kill right away. Here comes the rest of the army for Ember. But there's really so much that he has. Only sitting at a 50-foot army against 57 of MoonAndino. Does need to decide and break upkeep if he wants to face against the army of MoonAndino. Do we have any indication of the upkeep to break, but we're gonna take some time. It's like a second slaughterhouse also being dropped. Should I just grab the Death Knight? Grab that camp without the other two heroes is what I mean to say. That mean level 3. And his opponent now closing in. He's going to detect Ember. He detects him, but isn't done with the creep camp yet. Here comes the forces of nature. Need some devour magic. Didn't get all of it. Here comes some bears. Really good position here, but Ember is close to that fountain of health. Gonna have to use the TP. It was way too risky. Especially when the army size is not matching. Because now MoonAndino is on 67 instead of 57 there. Oh, hey Domi, I forgot to switch that on. Booster. Forgot to switch that on there. Or I'm not sure if I did and it didn't work out, because sometimes that also happens. The biggest advantage for MoonAndino is of course the expansion right now. You can keep fighting. It'll be a war of attrition, but once the gold mine is out, there won't be anything coming back for Ember. And I'm really surprised that Ember didn't put down the gold mine here, because MoonAndino has not been scouting at all. He has done absolutely no scouting. He wouldn't really have been able to detect that gold mine, because most of the time they've been fighting. There had been engagements after engagements. There haven't really been moments where both players had enough time to creep solo. Potion of Invul being picked up. And Ember is indeed crossing upkeep. Going in with some meat wagons of abominations. That would be a good touch to the army there. Probably has Disease Cloud upgrade already done. But it's gonna take him some time to get those units on the field. MoonAndino, on the other hand, already has them on the field and is already reinforcing them with more units. MoonAndino is on 80 food. Wow, that is brutal. Going all the way up till 80, maximizing his low upkeep. And I think he should seal the deal and not let Ember actually capitalize. He hasn't even checked out the expansion location. That's also something I'm a bit worried about, because if Ember had expanded, then MoonAndino wouldn't really had known about that, because he hasn't been sending anything towards the natural of Ember. And second expansion being taken in for MoonAndino, and Ember has no knowledge of this. Of course, the contested camp in the middle is also an expansion. Not really something very conventional to expand on, but it is what it is, and it is a gold mine. Ember now finally choosing to send his acolyte to the expansion, to put down the haunted gold mine. And this is something that I discussed in one of the earlier casts as well. Undead players have the easiest method of expansion. You just need to go there, put down the haunted gold mine, and it automatically just makes it for you. All the other races need to put down their main building, and Nidal players have to entangle the gold mine too. Big fight going down. 67 food versus 80. Ember, those trees being transformed, opening up the little choke point there. Hippogriffs attacking the destroyers. We have a mountain giant as well, and there's a third attack upgrade. Whoa! We got third attack upgrade on all of the Nidal units. It's just superior there. Death Knight gets taken down. When did that happen? How did he even get the Death Knight down to low HP there? And DPS has to be crazy. Level 5 on that Demon Hunter now, and the Keeper is almost level 6, by the way. There we go, level 6 Keeper, and this game is going to go into the hands of MoonAndino. The game's practically over. You can use Tranquility and then just rush in. For taps out, GG. Lovely game there by Ember. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button while watching this as a video on YouTube. Subscribe for more for Warcrafty content, and follow me on my Twitch for catching these games live. This was Big Papa Z signing out from this particular video, and we're going to continue on with this for more of the best joining.